Luckily, I'm doing another Saree video, and yeah, since the last one was quite popular, so thank you very much. This time I've got my base on already, as you can see. I'm going to show you how to do a my famous bun that I do with the jasmine flowers, and unfortunately I don't have any jasmine flowers here again, so I'm going to just teach you the technique, and then all you do is just literally apply the flowers, of course. But we're gonna go straight onto eye makeup. Right, so I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. So this is the color that I'm going to be using first, Sandalwood. The next color that I'm going to be using is Henna. And then bring it down as well, not all the way. So now with the 228 brush, dip into Cocoa, and this is just on the outside. Now I'm going to grab the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to use this as my base. You do need a flat brush. I don't have a flat brush here right now, so I'm using just like a fluffier flat brush. I'm going to start off by creating that sort of semicircle. Use your fingers to blend it out a little bit. The next color I'm going to use is Trust Fund, but I'm actually going to use my finger. So pat it into the concealer. Then you use a 230 brush into Moonlight, and this is your highlight color. The next step is eyeliner, so I'm going to use the Tattoo Liner. Take a flat 234 brush into Black Truffle. Just pat it within the socket, and then with the tip of the brush, just trace the lower lash line as well, but not all the way in. And sort of join it with the liner. Get a 224 brush and just blend it. Before I put lashes on, I'm just going to use mascara. And this one's the Bobbi Brown Intensifying one. Got some glue on my lashes, and for a heavier look you definitely need heavier lashes. So these ones are from Lilly Lashes, Mykonos, and you know the drill. Keep your eyes open. Into the lash line. So eyes done, a much heavier look of course, but I'm still going to go a little bit deeper on the lips as well. Still keep it nude. So I'm going to use MAC Persistence and Morning Coffee lip liner. So I always like to put my lipstick on first and then the lip liner. Right. Next step, hair. So this is my unwashed hair. I'm going to section my hair. So I'm going to get one half, pin it away. Pin it away. Back comb the back. You can get your hair from ear to ear if you wanted to. Into the roots, and at this point, please do use hairspray. So you can see how my hair's staying, so it's like back combed hair. And then just like comb it out, get some black grips, and then from ear to ear, just grab the hair loosely. Not too high, don't pin it out too high, just very low, and then just like pin it. Cross pin it, and then keep pinning it till you feel like it's solid. Now the front, I'm gonna give myself a side parting, a big side parting. So it's always nice to go, you know where your arch of your eyebrow is, follow that line, and it gives you like a nice sort of shape to the face. So get this hair, and just like how we did it at the back, get sort of like a 2 centimeter, 1 inch wide or thick hair, like section, and then just again, I was gonna say blow dry, back comb, and then do the same hair, and then use a hairspray. My favorite one is the L'Oreal flexi hold one. It doesn't leave those white bits. Bring it over. So the way you're going to do this now is like with your 4 fingers, hold it, keep holding it, and then again press it here, bring it over, bring it over. Can you see you're already getting that bump? And now it depends whether you want to cover your forehead or not. If you do have a slightly wider forehead, it would be nice to kind of bring it down sort of this way, if you know what I mean. If you have a quite shorter or smaller forehead, definitely bring it out, but you can still do that sort of waved hair without covering too much of your forehead. So it really depends the shape of your forehead really. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, I think. And then get a straightener. So I'm going to just take a small section, not all of that hair. And then what I'm going to do is curl away from the face. So I naturally, can you see? I naturally get this. Take all of it and you just basically pin it. Now at this point, you don't want this to look quite flat. You want it to balance out the other side. So you back comb this side as well. You don't have to hairspray this. You can if you want to. So can you see it's already given me like a bump. Pin it across again. Now I'm gonna pull a few bits out and then take your straightener and then curl away from the face. Yeah? And you do the same on the other side. Right, the back bit now. What you do is you split the hair into half and you just very loosely plait it quickly. Get a rubber band, a really small one, tied away. You do the same with the other side. Now that you have these 2 plaits, what you're going to do is just literally cross pin them away onto your scalp, and that's your base, and you literally put your flowers over it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. You obviously need loads of black grips. So you're just going to get the hair and just randomly pin it all across. Now, what you've created now is basically a base. So, and the reason I plait the hair is because you can get these wavy pins, and you can just take your jasmine flowers and literally pin them, and instead of it being pinned into nothing or just your scalp, it actually sits in those plaits. So it just holds it together and it stays the whole day without coming loose. And it really depends how many flowers you want. If you wanted to really cover everything and give it like a massive sort of bun just with flowers, I would say use 10 mulam. So basically 1 packet or 1 box. So literally all the flowers that come in it. However, if you want it quite subtle and simple and you still want a little bit of the flowers to show at the front, I would say about 5 to 6 is usually enough. But all you need when you get to the flowers, I would ideally ask somebody to help you with it, just so that you don't see the plaits in between. You want it to obviously cover the entire hair, and that's basically it. And you know, if you want to pull out more things, if you want to put a tikka underneath, you know, these are things that you can obviously add and improvise on. Ta-da! So I've got my sari, my blouse and some jewelry on. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and some feedback, and do not forget to subscribe.